Slide now.
Hey, give me a minute.
Which one's yours?
You don't.
Should be. What about one there?
No, I just. Any other pen? Let's get this bishop push up the victory lane if you want. What's that about?
I don't know.
Like, I mean, Wendy does, or he just does like one?
No, he does like 10 or 15 of them. It's like he's saying like it's too easy or something. I don't know.
I mean, it was too easy when I think.
I don't know why he does push-ups. He won evolution. He's out there doing push-ups.
We let Zach decide that.
Yeah, let Zach do it.
I don't even know who to pick.
I don't know who's your guy off of YouTube or whatever.
Look at this YouTube bag.
Whatever you was talking about, the gladiator guy that's some YouTube sensation or something you're talking about.
I don't even know who he is. I don't even know where you got the YouTube from.
That's what you said.
No.
What'd you say?
He was complaining about the rookie. He was complaining about the rookie. Oh, Brand's got to share it like 1 pages.
Not the one you're on.
I mean, he could be. Yeah, he could be.
I don't know his name.
You ain't got to know his name. Just know the class and his number.
I don't even know his name.
We'll figure it out.
Maybe it'll come on what?
Why don't you look that up?
Hey, if you don't know the number.
Dude, I was just told the story and was never told a number in the story.
Who's your story, man?
Melissa.
Oh, typical.
That's fair.
Hot one today, boys. Almost one, boy. I'm ready. What happened with Steve? Hey, Josh and Thomas. Kyle would like to know what happened with Stephen Hobo. Warden.
He about took the backstretch wall down.
I think he's talking about the show. Oh, Steven's in here.
Oh. He's here?
He's in, no, he's in
Oh, he's in there. Well, ask him then.
Steven, why aren't you here if you want to know? You ready, buddy? Got it? You got everything you need, or you got extra notes, or what?
I got a little bit. Yeah, you got a couple.
For
Extra stuff.
extra activities for Facebook pages at Zach on?
No. Not damn.
All right, Bubba. Do this.
That is episode, what, 21 was that? Stand your chest. It's episode 21. I'm on the Carl.
I'm out, Carl.
Little Carl. Big Carl.
Hell yeah.
We got us a guest. You can get into that later.
I say we let's do a little recap of y'all two's week and weekend. We'll
Yeah,
post do that.
Yeah, so I had a pretty long week, getting because not only was I getting my car ready, it was partially the car ready to go racing Saturday night out of Eastbay. Just regular maintenance stuff, nut bolt the car, bodies on the car, make sure it's clean, all that. Saturday morning started off pretty normal. Went out, had us some breakfast. Was down there tagging along one of our restaurants.
I can't do that. Dude, instant to the bathroom. It was great. It felt great.
Was it?
Yeah, everything was pretty normal for that. Got me home, got the cars out, loaded up. Thought we was gonna have us a pretty good night. Car come up pretty good on scale numbers, and show up, and everybody's kind of, well, we have a bit of a meme. Have y'all ever seen that meme where it's like the Barnyard Animals or whatever, the movie.
Yeah.
They're like, you're gonna have cows outside.
Yeah.
Well, we get in the racetrack and we park. I go to open the back door, and all of a sudden the back door starts coming closer. And I step out, I'm like, what's going on? Mom's like, oh, there was mud right there. So we had to back up. I'm like, it's a dirt track. You're going to have mud out there.
Yeah.
But, after that, I unhooked the car and immediately realized nobody else was unloading. I was like, maybe I'll just leave this thing in the trailer. And sure enough, after standing around and talking, it come down pretty good on us, ran on us, and pulled off. But it rained for a little bit, and afterwards, just kind of walking around. Brandon's calling me like, "Are we racing?" I don't know.
It's $60 to get in that place. I don't want to get rained out, bro. I never go there unless you're there.
Yeah, if I knew, I would have told you already. But we go up and look at the racetrack, and Al comes up on us side by side.
Was it still a circle?
It was still a circle, and it was still dirty.
All right.
And but it was pretty wet. There was some standing water, and Al says, "Well, give us about 30 minutes. He's gonna hit it with the grader, and if everything works out, we'll do features only." And in the given situation, that was probably the best call he could have made. Right. Like we was kind of chatting. It's hard for a promoter right now because it don't matter what decision you make.
Well, another fact too is a lot of racetracks canceled real early this week.
Volusia canceled like first.
And they didn't get nothing.
Yeah. I know Volusia canceled early. Fruitland canceled
Friday. Friday track canceled early and they didn't get nothing.
I think Sunshine canceled pretty early too, right?
Yep.
And which that hurricane was out there, but we kind of knew it when this was.
Yeah.
But yeah, rain come down, track pretty wet. He goes out there and grades it, and they finally call us at the driver's meeting and tell us that we're going to have 2 rounds of hot laps and then an extra 5 laps added onto our feature. And they told us the first hot lap session was just going to be riding around kind of pack the track in.
Yeah.
So go out, ride around, pack the track in, realize my race receiver's not working. So that's great.
Yours working?
And it used to. And so I just kind of follow. Everybody pulls off, so I pull off. I go back to the trailer, and Brandon's right like, "Hey, go back! They're going now! They're going now!" Oh crap! Our car backed up. Yeah. I'm like, all right, so this has got to be our second round practice. So go out, run it. Car's handling probably too good for hot laps. I mean, it was on a rail, and I was giving the guy straight away, catching him, getting me straight away, and I knew he was going to have a good hot rod. So pulled back in, parked, and we immediately, Brandon and Zach over to go to work, get the car ready for the feature. And the next thing I know, they're saying, "Hey, y'all got another hot lap session." I'm like, well, we just spent all this time getting the car ready for the feature. I'm not going to go out and make us have to redo all the work. So just kind of watched it. Track looked pretty much the same. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I knew my car was going to be good on the top shelf. And I started in the back, but I started outside. And that first start, I just drove it off in there, and it stuck, and I passed like 6 cars, and then the caution come out. So had to go back to the tail and try again, and we got past some cars on the next start, and was kind of riding behind Buck Woodhouse. I actually told him he was Ryan Newman the other night. He's hard to pass.
Dude, he makes 5 race cars.
But he laughed a little bit. But he's a good guy. He's kind of quiet, but he's a good guy. But it was trying to get by him, and we had some cautions, and I ran out of tear-offs, and that's a great feeling when you pull that last one. Your vision gets super clear. You're like, nope, I'm out. So get going, and about lap 10, the car just shut off. Pulled it to the infield, and we couldn't refire it, get to the pits, and it fired right up like nothing was wrong with it. So I have no idea what's going on, but the motor's still in good shape. That's all we know. So we're going to try to work some bugs out.
He's not good.
What's new? That's all he does, man.
What does his dope motor do?
But you wish your cream motor sounded like that.
I'm not even talking shit. It's
Well, I
dope.
can't talk nothing about him. All he's got is your old Ranger.
Jesus.
That 2-3, son.
With the chicken and like.
I mean, all tonight, you know, it came out to a good racetrack.
It was a really good racetrack.
Hey, hold on. This guy has a whole problem with the sponsor. No, but we wish that they were.
Our dad.
Because the amount of times we keep buying these things, they need to sponsor us.
I mean, all in all, good night. I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
you got back in the seat.
Yeah, got to race again after quite a while.
Loaded up in one piece.
Car fired up and rolled in the trailer just fine, and got it all washed today, backed it in the shop. And,
You didn't get Chastain.
then almost, but then
I heard Stephen Hallball was tearing the fence out.
there was some sparks
They
flying on
was
the back.
running good, and then all of a sudden he like slid up to the top, and then he just kissed the wall with his quarter panel, and kept it going.
Chicks.
But then the gap just started getting bigger, and I was like, man, that wall must have got him.
Yeah, that wall. I think the wall gets closer sometimes.
Well, we got to congrats, Thomas Pratt for whacking their ass. I mean,
Oh,
no
yeah.
joke. Yeah, they got their ass whacked. That
He was
on the race.
untouchable for sure. And also want to, shout out Al. He did what he could to save the racetrack. Gave us a good racing service. He didn't give up. Like he told me, he thought about it. He thought about getting out and going home, but
So hold on. Hallball says he barely touched it. Your skills.
You had sparks coming off that wall.
I think you ran out of talent because he was trying to catch up to Pratt.
he whacked it pretty good when I was down watching.
Yeah, he come back next week. Yeah, man, the whole rear clip is moved over 2 inches.
Oh, no shit.
All right. So let's get into Thomas, man. You have some exciting news to tell everybody.
So this week was a bit hectic. Came a couple weeks early, but Monday morning my girl wakes me up and says, "Hey babe, we gotta go." And I'm like, "Well, where are we going?" I didn't know we had plans. She was like, "Well, we gotta go to the hospital." I was like, "Oh shit." Okay. I got a hospital bag, hopped in the car.
That's probably the fastest he ever drove.
Yeah. And then the slowest
Fastest he's ever moved, too.
That's the first time he's hit the floorboard.
No, I go hop in the car and she's like, "Hold on, I gotta let the dog out." I was like, "Well, I'm getting the AC ready." Turn it on. I'm sitting there. She gets in. We go.
You mean tell me you help your wife
You
open the
didn't
door
make
and
her sit in the car in the AC and you go let the dog out?
Listen.
wow.
She told me, she said, "We need to go." I hopped in the car, got ready, and she's like, "I'm gonna let the dog out." She wasn't in pain or nothing.
All right,
She
one
was
question.
good.
Did you have a to-go bag ready?
Yeah. And the funny thing is, that night the night before, she had all her shit in it, and it was Sunday. It was that night.
She already
after I
knew.
washed the
She
car.
had a feeling that it was.
After I washed the car, I get home. She was like, "Hey, babe, you might need to start getting your clothes in the hospital bag." I was like, "Okay." So I put all my stuff in there, and then she waked me up the next morning. I was like, "Well, damn, good thing I put my stuff."
What was the feeling like, man? Like,
I was just like, I was excited, but in the same.
were you scared? Scared at the same time?
Yeah, but I was more excited. I feel like because it's been so long. But man, just that whole experience, it's something else. It was.
Did you cry when it came out?
Yeah, I did.
You cried when
I
that
did,
baby came
like
out.
a little baby. Yeah, I did. No, but and then we're sitting there, and they're like, "Dad, do you want to look?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm kind of holding her leg." And she kind of asked for a mirror so she could see. So I could see the mirror, and I could look down and see.
Yeah.
So I'm good. Like, I'm good where I'm at.
Yeah, I don't want to see.
And then they're like, "You want to cut the umbilical cord?" I said, "Well, that's kind of why I'm here. Like, what else, But,
Right, not for
Did
moral
you sign
I was here to
Man's
help
name.
you guys and not get paid for it. What the hell?
No, but they wrote on her little bassinet, they put my girl's last name, and I seen it, and I was like, "Oh, that pissed me off." So I was like, "Hell no." But that first night, she slept. We had to wake her up and feed her everything. She just slept.
Have you caught yourself getting up in the middle of the night, make sure she's still breathing and all that? Yeah.
Yes and no. So she is the worst one about it. She'll go over there and just check if she's breathing, and I'll see her moving her feet. She's good.
Mr. Jones probably the nicest comment he ever had.
Oh yeah.
Just so you know, Thomas, having a baby is like a future.
Oh well, I don't know how that feels.
Sneak up on the boy.
I mean, that baby was laying on a track tire.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Are those the cops?
But yeah, it was a long week, but kind of fast already because tomorrow should be a week already. You know, before I know it's going to be one.
Yeah.
But
So
good
this
experience.
means you're racing at boats. No excuses. You said, oh, the baby's due then. No, the baby's here now, dog.
But the motor's also got to be ready.
No, me and you got to talk. We might have some up our sleeve.
Okay.
We might be making.
We'll talk.
You can take the motor out there.
Yeah, that.
That's-
borrow your motor.
Shit. How's the sound? That might be his service.
I don't know.
Because everybody else here's got good sound.
Good.
Yeah.
So,
It sounds good in my thought.
Who's
all in
saying?
all, man, good
week.
good
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
Who's saying the sound?
I'm glad she sleeps, that's for sure. I'd rather fight with her waking up and eat than just hear her crying.
Right.
And they told her she was healthy, everything was good, so all in all, it was a good week.
Oh, congrats,
and,
dude.
And
Congrats.
she was born on 9/11, so really a day to remember.
I felt special when I got a picture of the baby. I'm like, yes. I actually mean something to Thomas.
Well, no, like, I'm sitting there and I plan on going and looking at the car because I watched it Sunday. So I plan on going Monday to figure out what was wrong with it because it didn't sound healthy. So, and then he shoots me a text, motor's out, everything. I was like, oh, thanks, bro. Because, like, everything was going on and I was like, shit. The car, the baby, Lord, you know.
All Fireball better get busy. We got a race to run. I'm trying to convince them. I think we're going to have a good race. And if there's 10 cars, 10th place is going to get an extra $50 from us.
Well, then I'm
From the podcast.
No, but yeah, good week overall. But we got some results for this past week.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do them results and we'll get right in the run.
Little cars, little results.
Yep. So we got Eastbay results this week for the sprint feature. We got Dustin Burton in first, Tim Holston in second, and then Joe Zuchek in third.
That dude's fast.
Yeah, I watched him out there a few times. And then we got the 4.6 Fords, the Crown Vic, Austin Slaggy, and the 97 won it. Jason Scrogran. And then you got Mike Wilson.
Yeah, that's 6
Man,
Mile
he's-
Creek link is
Yeah,
coming out.
hey,
boy.
these last names, I ain't trying to butcher them. But in the street stock, you got Thomas Pratt, Jeff Conyers, and then Tommy Hill. The mod lights, you got JT Joyner, Yuri Tolchin, and then Anthony Stewart. And then
That's that guy.
That's our guy.
you got
All right.
our
That's
guy.
our guy.
That's the ball guy.
Anthony
Well-
Stewart. That's the guy that got my dad into racing all them years ago.
For Gladiators, we got old E.E. Carl won it last night. Derek Edwards.
Congrats.
I watched his wife's whole live. I was like, damn, that thing was.
He was digging, dude.
He was digging.
He was digging it.
And then Wayne Kissam came with second, and then Patrick Tab got a third.
Holy mosquito killer.
But yeah, dude.
Wayne Kissel, boy. He's a mosquito killer.
Boy, he kept coming up there a couple times. I was like, man,
He
he's
was
right there.
top.
Yeah, he was. And I got some results for Auburndale and then Hendrick. So for Auburndale, the Mod Mini, we got Nick Cummins came in first, Aaron Williamson came in second, and then Ken Gould came in third. And then you got the Treasure Mark Barstow Pure Stock. James Wright the third came in first, Bobby Kelly Jr. in second, and then Kyle Courtney came in third. And then we got the Sportsmen's. Brandon Morris came in first, Bobby Mosley came in second, and then Garrett Larkin came in third.
Garrett Larson up there.
Yep. And then we got the open wheel modified. TJ Cruz came in first, William Kern second, and then Greg Brett third. They had overall Hendry and Auburndale had, they had a lot of classes. Hendry didn't have as many cars, but they just had the classes. But then you got the SRX Taxes mini stops. You got Austin Taylor in first, Roger Blevins in second, and then Michael Bauer in third.
Go ahead, man. Come on.
What are y'all whispering?
There was a love
bug on his
flying
leg.
towards
Calm
him,
down,
and he
bro.
was swatting at it like it was a mosquito.
Then you got the UMP modifieds at Hendry. Billy Howard won it. Congrats to him. Patrick Panisi? Passani. Second.
That's Brandon's guy.
He just needs to read them at this point.
Bro, we gotta take you to like reading class, learn how to speak, bro.
Library.
That 6 Mile Creek is coming out, dog.
He ain't lying.
He better tighten up. He's got a young one in there
Yeah,
that like to
boy.
teach. You can't be teaching him that free language. That ain't a thing nowadays, boy.
And then you got Larry Hubbard Jr. in third. And then we got the Enduros. There was only 2. We got Christopher Duran and then Stephen Patet.
Hell yeah.
And then we got Enduro beginners, Megan Patet and then Chris Schwann. And then the 4-6, we got Blake Rigdale and then Jesse Brown and then Austin Flaggy. And then you got VA Warriors, Rhett Wilson, Eli Johnson, and then Trent Wilson. And then the IMCA Mod Light, Stephen Hollinger, Pierce Aiken, and Dylan Kierman. And then the Dirt Pro truck, Lewis Golden, and then Chris Luther. And that's all I got for the result.
Hell yeah. Good job. You butchered everybody's name.
Hey, everybody.
So, let's go ahead and get to the point. While everybody's hearing this dang line, I got the most people in here. We got Ryan Baker.
That's a superstar.
We got a superstar, dog.
Big dog.
Superstar. So, Ryan, we're going to do a couple questions. We'll jump off topic, give you, struggle questions, stuff like that. So, what do you race?
I raced a VA Warrior for many people call it a Thunder Cup.
Okay, and where?
Race more likely at Eastbay.
Okay. So, take me through your racing career. How long have you been racing? Where did you start?
Well, I started off in a champ car at Eastbay when I was 6. And then just kept working on 3 years. When I was 11, we started building a Warrior. Raced down in Henry. Went a couple races. I turned 14 and we came to Eastbay.
So, what made you want to start racing?
It's just family tradition. Everybody does it.
And, we joke on here because we go through different racetracks, different states, they have different names. Like, 4-cylinder bombers in, like, Missouri are called the Bang Bang Bangers. And we've heard different names for your class. What do you prefer, V8 Warrior?
Doesn't really matter what you call it. Pure stock, thunder stock.
Shit stock. In stock, don't matter. So, we asked everybody, what's your car number and why? What's the meaning behind your number?
Well, I have the number 54. And it came from one of my best friends, a late model driver, who passed away when he was 18. So it trickled down and I picked it up.
So, through your racing career, we get mad and go, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, kind of like that. So, like, what's the time you've been most upset in your race?
I don't know.
Come on, you gotta have a couple.
They never had anybody take you out.
And
You pissed
Or
off
blow
at
It was
us for
probably
doing
at
it.
Eastbay.
meet the guy. Meet the guys here. Huh. So, finally,
I
East Bay?
guess we're having
Yeah.
Oh, we have a good guess and we give pizza today, John.
Dang, bro.
What?
what me?
Alright, so, most times upset at East Bay, what happened?
Well, there was one of those drivers. He said he kind of stepped on himself coming to the checker flag. He said his throttle stuck, drove all the way up the racetrack,
Oh, I think we're about
crashed out about 6 cars.
I mean, I would. Well, I don't want to throw his name on the line like that, So, and I was there for that. I understand the madness and his dad, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he was the most mad person there. I'd say it was probably his sister.
Sister. I would hate to fight her. And so how long you been racing the vehicle?
Around 2 years.
Okay. Would you say you have some enemies?
I wouldn't say
Like-
enemies.
Enemies like so when you pull on the racetrack and you see that cop's here. You have a couple of those.
No, not really.
Not yet.
No.
Yeah, you will be. So no enemies, no rivals.
I mean, there's always that one person who's always at the racetrack, but
You're like, dang, I gotta watch out for him. He might end my night.
Are we talking about Daniel Bowman?
I don't know, but he said that thing went too. Like it's 4 lanes wide. I don't know.
Whoops, I came on accident.
Your hero. You ain't even watch it.
Ryan's my hero, dude.
But Cat said this is my
Dude,
hero.
last night we did the math, dude. We've known the Baker family for a while. Since we've been together.
You did the math and came up with a wild.
Yeah. Sorry, man. It's that education I got, bro. But we known Ryan and Legacy since they were elementary. And it's amazing how much both of them has grown and so much he has grown as a driver. You know. And I wouldn't drink for nothing. Right. You got any comments? No. All right. So you can have a couple of these. Favorite memory.
favorite memory.
Slapped in the head.
Yeah, get them all riled up.
Do you even have a race car?
No.
Oh, there we
Oh.
go.
I'm just a shit talker. That's all.
He got fired.
He got fired
Yeah, I got
quick,
fired.
bro.
It's better I just work on it.
He
That's
couldn't
all.
handle that gladiator.
What's your favorite, man? Favorite race?
Probably that heat win.
He wins.
This, got all Nick Brown talk about the track.
Yeah. I talked to him last night. I told him he's a cop. I told him he sucks.
He called Brandon a superstar.
He called me a superstar. I went, thank you. I'll take it. Now, when you got that first heat win, I know it's not going to be good, but you won against some badass guys in the race.
Some guys W8 and some triple.
And I'm going to tell you this now. When you win your first heat, it's coming. I'm telling you now, it is coming.
Especially after last week.
It is definitely coming.
Yeah, I heard there was a bet involved in that.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that bet's gone. He got way too good, way too quick.
Yeah.
Way too quick.
That same night.
That same night, I'm like, oh shit, I can't even bet this kid. But, we us racers, our first win, man, you're gonna cry like a baby. It's gonna happen. I mean, Josh, he said he started crying going to victory lane. I started crying going to the backstretch. And it's just gonna happen. Then your mom's gonna be bald. Bald.
Yeah.
So, what we got?
Ryan, has there ever been a time you're like, damn, I'm better than my dad?
That and last race, I stayed the night with one of my sponsors for his son's birthday party.
Mhm.
And then I had a couple people, Dave's Mouse.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, Jimmy was in that car."
Right.
So he getting on up there,
For someone like that, that's a badass, drove everything,
racing forever.
racing forever, for him to say that to you at your age, and you only been 2 years in the car, that's got to be a good feeling,
Yeah.
And so, what is your dream class? Talking shit.
Always.
I can't give
No, David, we built that car in David's shop, like chassis and everything.
It,
Yeah, it was a sister car to the 105, 104.
yeah, that's why it's fast. That's why it's fast. Quite cheap.
Probably.
Keep it down.
Oh, keep it down.
Yeah, keep it
Is
down.
it under V8 Warrior
Oh,
rules or Thunder
those
Sun
5
rules?
cheap. So, what is your dream class that you would like to finish your career in?
I'd say probably a modified.
A modified?
Yeah.
Most people say if you can drive a modified, you got anything.
Sorry, Thomas. Sorry, Thomas. He has a better chance on a modified than you, bro.
Yeah, especially right now. You ain't lying.
And where though? Like, you can name a couple racetracks. Where would you love to race at?
Say, Eldora, I want to race, why not?
Yeah.
In Mississippi. I'll probably race that next year if I would. Eldora, Fairbury, places like that.
Tearing the fence down. Eating it up there on top shelf, boy.
You got that top.
Hey, I don't care. I don't care if we're on 15th. We're on the top shelf. That's an amazing feeling, bro. I don't care. Where would you like to race your car they don't race?
I don't know. I think
Would you like to try it on the asphalt or maybe go road course racing? I mean, anywhere. Is there a tiny, you want to try a go-kart track in the Warrior? I mean,
maybe
it's kind of an open question, but
Yeah.
like
anything.
Brooklyn or something like
That's
that.
badass.
Oh, dang, boy, you got to turn it right there and there.
That car's the size of it.
Just hold that thing sideways.
And who you can have a couple. You can have one who's your favorite driver / hero? Now you can have a favorite driver and you can have a hero.
But it can't be Brandon Diggs.
It can't be me.
I'd say probably my dad.
Yeah. Oh man, his little part doesn't matter.
He's probably back there tearing it out.
Oh. Why? Why is your dad your hero?
He just showed me the ropes. Something like that.
I wouldn't trade anything for that top of my dad. You know, especially at your age, dude. Cherish it. You know, cherish the time with your dad, and the wins will come. I'm telling you. And always know this: no matter how bad you did, he's always gonna love you. He always think you're number one. Just always remember. He might be mad as hell, yelling at you, saying you missed a corner. Don't worry, deep down, he loves you. So, being Warriors over the years when they first come, they had a lot of changes. Is there any changes you would make to the rule package that benefit you?
The rules ain't think are stupid.
Rules like that they have.
The rules that I think are stupid is that on a crate motor, you can't have a four wheel.
I don't understand that either.
And a built motor, you can run a four wheel. On that built motor, you're running a lot more horsepower than you are in that
Yeah.
motor. And you're not allowed to run a four wheel.
Right.
Just to get that.
Yeah.
Or like that. Or you need a big motor.
And if you owned a racetrack, what would you do? So, questions like this: if you own a racetrack, what kind of clay would you have? How big? And who would you want your staff stuff like that? Well, and what kind of class would you run? I don't think we would be the staff. Like, I'll throw everybody out.
That's why we're not going to work for him. He doesn't want us.
On the racetrack, probably red clay.
I agree with that one. I agree with that. Would you run like a lot of places run strictly V8s, wholly run V8s?
Say I run everything. Just give it a nice wide variety.
Sprint cars, mini sprint, small lot, everything.
Yeah.
I agree. I like that answer. But there's some places that run. The thing is, they have all these V8 classes. We have street stocks. We have super streets. We have thunder stocks. I don't get
Gear stuff.
gear stocks.
Hobby stuff.
I don't get it.
Hornets. Enduros.
I don't get
Goes
it.
on and on.
I don't get it. But okay.
Great late models.
Dude, stop it. This is about Ryan. We're not getting into this right now. When's the time you've been the most nervous?
I'll start on the front row. Next to one of those drivers.
Oh, Daniel Bowman. I'll say it. I'll say it for you. Oh, yeah.
I see that. What's there?
Boys, what are we doing here?
Right, Lambert, take it easy, buddy, okay?
I didn't know he was
Take it
talking
easy.
about, so I didn't want to read it out loud.
Let's take it easy.
What happened? Let's see over here.
It's all. We're all joking around here. It happened. Jeez. But so starting the front row, I agree. I hate starting the front row. I hate starting front row now. I hate it.
I mean, I'd rather work my way up through the field.
I agree with that.
Better feel than lead the whole race from the big side.
What do y'all boys think? Y'all like starting front row or like starting about the second, third row?
I'm not really used to no motor stuff. I'm like,
Too bad.
starting front, y'all gotta pass me. You
Vince
know
is
what
still
I
in
mean?
the lift.
Nah, but I like to start in the front because then you don't gotta worry about getting stuck behind drivers. You know what I mean? Then you can drive and get past and to work on You know, move
Yeah.
your line, do what you got to do.
Personally, I like starting outside bowl. I think that's the best place to start at.
Yeah, if you had a big ass tire, it would work.
Make it work.
He said, he said, you want to smoke? He said, if you at work, beat your ass.
That drag.
He would drag your belt motor, son.
Here we go.
That freight motor will drag you.
Oh, man.
What about leading that race, man? Were you nervous in that heat race? Or were you just so focused?
I mean, after that one night, I led 8 laps. I just kind of got comfortable with the car. Burns had got around me. But now, I know just keep pushing the car towards one. All I got to do is just keep hitting my mark, same thing as going.
Yes.
It's the same for all cars. Don't hit your mark.
Right. I mean, to beat Burnside and to run with Burnside, that's a big stepping stone. You know, you didn't, not toot your own horn, but you didn't go into V8 Warriors and run back. You went, automatically 5th, 3rd, then top 5, improving.
Yeah, I remember doing.
Control, you know how to control your damn race car. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't know how to control their race car. What's your next step in racing? So, I heard rumors, but we're not going to toot the horn. But that's up to you. That you got some big moves coming up. What's the next step in racing for?
I'd say after this point season, I can start traveling around. Maybe after a couple of big races, try to step into a modified a little bit.
Yeah.
Something like that.
He'll be fun. He's a talented guy. He'll be alright. He'll just gas up, put on bars, pop shelf, easy.
Watch a couple YouTube videos.
That's what Thomas said. He said, I watched you do that during late model.
I was there that night when
Yeah,
he was
you
trying to
said
teach.
that.
When you were at Eastbay and he was trying to teach you how to drive a late model, we were just standing. He's just saying.
The other thing is, y'all was listening.
Right.
A lot of that.
We understand, Brad. All politics. So, I have a couple. You got a couple questions for this young man?
I guess the only thing I really got is, what's it been like to be watching your dad race and now you're out there racing too? Is it
I mean, there's some people that we race both against, like Tom Hill. He's been racing for a long time. He raced against him in Street Talks, and now we race against each other down at Eastbay Warriors. I just try to fill their shoes.
They're not very big to fill. Sorry. What do you say?
Oh no, you're closer to
I can't hear him. All I heard
He's
was,
on my desk.
Jimmy Baker sucks. All I heard. So, what was the biggest learning curve going? Because you ran cars for a while. You did good in those. What was the biggest learning curve going from a go-kart to a V8 Warrior shocking springs?
Kind of, in go-karts, you just link with the thing, and it's all on the bars. So it's flat like this. You got a lot more movement. Try to sit down, get on the right rear. Stuff like that.
The go-kart. Anybody races a go-kart goes to a big car. I mean, totally. Or Bennett, is that right?
That kid's just a natural talent. I mean, he's like you say, he jumped in that late model and looked like he's doing pretty good at that. And he's won races in the sprint car and went up to Indiana and won a midget race out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He's just got a natural talent.
Yeah. Yeah, any more questions?
Well, I guess, talk about your memories of watching your dad race. Was there some nights, what was your favorite night of watching him?
Probably, he had the old Warrior where he got rolled under caution.
Mm-hmm.
They rolled it back over, he got back in the car, still, same race, drove it back up the second.
Old Dale Earnhardt style.
That's what I'm talking about, son.
He put
put an old lip in. So let's roll, boys. What was the scariest one about the car?
One night at Winter National.
Yeah.
You already know what I'm
Yeah. What's that guy's name? Love? Was it Love stuff?
Yes.
Oh.
The guy that owns that's walking by that store.
Fuck it. Oh yeah.
We got Jason Harrison. Thought street stop with the monster truck. Got that turn too.
I love this shit, man.
Oh my
It's
God.
so-
You'll have that.
Dude, there is no filter on this guy.
Gotta love
Oh my God. Thomas, you got anything for this guy or what?
Not really, but I know 2-3 years ago, before he could even run these days, he's parking next to me, handing out trick or treat for the kids,
And he
handing out
knew you
candy.
still suck.
Yup, he still knew I suck. I'm sitting here, my little piece of shit. I'm like, well, damn, that thing's brand new. I'm like, that bitch is nice. He's over there, can't even race at Eastbay yet. Still coming out there, throwing support to the track and the kids.
Did you knock a lot of bumpers off when you first started?
Yeah. To say the least.
Yeah.
Tracking tire.
Any crack tire? Oh,
There's other cars.
this one's off.
Alright, so
Knock the fence down.
Yeah.
Yeah, done that a couple times. You know.
Another couple times.
Yeah, I had to learn where it was.
Earlier when he got awfully heated in practice down at Hendrick, I missed the turn one twice in a row, 2 laps in a row.
That ain't hard to do. That ain't short.
Especially not at Hendrick.
Yeah.
Both the fence down.
I'm like on a scale of 1 to 10.
6. And then 7.
went up.
Then you go
He
down.
said that didn't work. I'll drive deeper this time.
What's now? Do you like racing? I'm not trying to say anything, but racing wise on surface, do you like Henry County or you like Eastbay?
I like more room. That and once Hendrick gets packed down, it's,
Yeah, it's gonna be a racing.
It gets dusty. Say the least.
Right. Lots of work. They are. So, how many would you race? 1 year at Henry County for Eastbay?
Like 4 races.
4 races.
And then we race.
4 races, 10 bumpers.
2 fences.
2 fences.
Oh, the same fence and the same spot.
Just 2 times.
That's 2 times. It didn't move, trust me. Them bitches do not move. I like to see you take that thing to Evolution.
Oh, look at Austin Racing.
Oh shit! Here we go. What do you think? Brandon only wishes.
That's why Austin Frey has to run Master. He's about to run Masters class so he can win something finally in go-karts.
Oh shit!
Man knows what he's talking about.
Your mom said no.
Yeah. Hold on a little bit. Austin did my tires and a flat cart that I used to have, and old Sportsman Champ. We won once racing. That flat cart. I don't know what was wrong with the body, just kept falling down the right front. Yeah, kind of, especially when it goes to the front bumper.
Yeah.
Right front didn't stay on very well.
I know before you got in that car, man, when I was hanging around, we went to Dirt Devils and Ambassador, and always fast. Always fast. No matter what. I think people really hated him to show up at Ambassador. Because they already knew they were going to get the butt whoops, to be honest. It was like a drive on Sunday for him. Full gas. Pros on there.
That's the 54, not 53.
Jeez.
Oh.
So, do you miss those all?
Yeah. I'd like to step back in it for leadership here and there. Especially when we're not out racing
Right.
warriors somewhere. Just stay behind the wheel.
Right. And, shit, I drew one. I had a good question. I drew one.
Not the first time for us.
You gotta start writing stuff down.
We were doing well. I drew a blank. Sorry.
Oh.
Zach, got anything for this young man?
I can't.
But I mean, yeah, I got a question about like I don't know if it's ever been done. So I'm picking something. But would you ever dump your dad to win the race?
Hell
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I don't know if you've all both have ever raced
I'll crash
together,
both of them.
but I was just asking. Well, I mean, we know Brandon said he would dump his family
I'd
members.
dump anybody.
So we just got to see what he would say.
himself if it was possible.
Me and my Uncle Dorsey at Ambassador. I don't know if you were there.
Yep.
Yeah. We had a little like $20 bet. I was a little younger, like maybe 3 plate, something like that in Chip Park. Just he got out in front of me, kind of slowed down. Had a little bet. I just dumped him at Ambassador. Kept going.
So, would you dump your dad for a future wife?
100%.
Oh, you do. Because here's the way I look at it. Same house, same shop. If you wreck it, you still got to fix it no matter what. So you might as well dump them and take the win.
You gotta help fix it anyway.
It's a win-win to me.
Now, Mr. Jones is on the trade.
You can't even dump a
getting
kid
back to
at
his-
Volusia.
He's getting back to his natural habitat.
Now he's gonna get Josh going again. That's all. He's
Yeah,
got to
dude.
do.
Josh is going to start on his rant about Volusia, and it's
No,
going to be.
the kid learned his lesson, I think.
Okay.
At least for the weekend we did. Maybe next time.
You know, Josh would get this good.
Well, when he was watching your dad, was you the one telling him what he was doing wrong, or just telling him what he was doing right, or was you his critic too?
I mean, there was people that we drove for, but we mostly kept the car at our house.
When you went and told him your dad sucked and all that, or
Yeah.
Dad, you suck. Right at the dinner table.
You ever want to race against your dad? You ever plan on?
I do.
That'd be a race. That's gonna be a race.
Oh. I don't know if I could do it. I'll just dump him under caution. Get it over with. Oh, sorry. Squirrel.
Go to the back.
Brad said Brandon couldn't even catch that kid.
That is a shame.
I mean, when you qualify fifth at 24 race cars, let me know. All right. On to the next.
Anyone looking for a driver? You know.
I mean, if you want that street stop to win, we got plenty of drivers. We got Josh Jones. If he drives it, it'll be sold the next day. That's a fact. That's a fact.
We need to find you a street style driver.
No, y'all don't want him.
Yeah, we do.
So I'll just crash all
I
on
was
purpose.
gonna say he's gonna be going to everybody.
I'll just do it on purpose.
You're the one person I would door.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What else you got?
Well, that's about it. I mean, we covered watching your dad race, and I'm sure there was some nights you were proud of him, and some nights he was like, I could have done better. But that's all I got.
Thomas?
You ain't got shit.
I never have. I've had a long week. Okay.
No excuses.
I'm here though. I'm here.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
my god.
He did show up.
He did show up.
Unlike some other people. Dusty.
That's your family.
I know. That's why I called him out.
Dad, you got anything you want to ask or what? Guilty?
He's upstate.
My son will dump me.
Whoa, Melissa done tried it.
I don't even. Next. Delete. What?
Brandon don't want to embarrass himself.
Brandon don't want to embarrass himself. That's what I'm saying. He's scared.
Dude, I will get the most junk crate and wax your ass. I'll take Ryan's big warrior wax your ass.
Even if we move the seat back in the back seat.
He's like, too big.
So sure, you're gonna need a bigger window.
Let's see. You got anything for this kid? I'm drawing a damn blank. I had all these questions. You got anything you want to say or what? You got questions for us?
Any sponsors to thank?
You got some sponsors, people to thank?
Yeah. You got Brad, Langford Cooling,
Yep.
Wilson Race Cars, SD technical.
Got hard on the cars out here, right?
Parts on matter. Parts on loaded.
Yeah.
Driveways are Jackson Dental. Rescue roofing. Almost sure there's one more.
Is everybody?
And Tommy Brown's handyman service.
We're not thinking Nick Brown. What about your dad, dude?
Damn, look that.
Wow. Dad out, sister out, mom out.
All of those, Dad, Mom,
Yeah.
Lexi, Devin, Mima.
Yeah. He's your biggest support. She is your biggest support.
And Tabby. All of them.
With about all them people, you wouldn't.
No.
It's
There's no way.
there. Well, about our people in our community, there's no other better way to raise your kids than in racing.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You find the best people and the most trustworthy people at the racetrack. I mean, there's not anywhere else you can go where you can leave in some classes, $100,000 race car just sitting there.
Right.
Nobody's gonna mess with it or steal anything off of it.
One thing I can say about it is, a lot of kids you see now these days just grab their helmet bag, go on a trailer, go on a toter, and that's it. No. This kid's at the shop. He's doing his homework. He works on his dang race. If something goes wrong, he can fix it. And a lot of kids don't do that these days.
And that's gonna do nothing but make him a better driver to know how the car works and all that. He's gonna have that to rely on, be able to make decisions on making changes to the car and everything else.
Not only a better driver, but a better man as well.
Yeah.
That will, 100%.
And all I know is we got respect for you, right? A lot of respect for your family.
I know. Last weekend when he was racing, I come up in the grandstand. We just loaded the car up. He was racing. Half the damn grandstand is steering. I'm looking around. I was like, oh, he's passing for second right now. Oh shit.
See, I wear my shirt during the week because I don't want to wear my shirt there because then everybody matches.
Yeah,
I
literally.
hate that. Every time you look,
got a shirt on.
Baker shirt, and hats. I'm like, I'm gonna wear my shit there in a week, or on the show and shit like that. You ain't got shit. You never got shit. What's you got, buddy?
Well, I got us a little bit of stuff I seen on the old Facebook. Looks like the Schofields are going ARCA racing.
I seen it.
Sounds like Sean Rubin's going to be spot for that car.
Tyler or Jeff?
I think Jeff, but I'm not 100% sure.
That's pretty cool.
That'll be interesting to see for sure. I don't know any details other than
That's all I
they was
saw.
going ARCA racing.
That's all I saw.
I think it'll be pretty cool to see how they do out there. We got the Hudson O'Neill versus Garrett Smith deal. Y'all see all that?
Yeah.
Where Hudson had the whole car off the ground pitching in there. And which really,
I don't think that was really cool, but
I didn't see it that way either. I thought it was, it almost looked like the door closed and he tried to avoid it and just the car just bicycled. Not much you can really do when that happens.
Man, I really thought he was going to win that.
Did I hear something? He rolled the car?
So he threw a slider and just missed the cushion, man, and it happens, when dude, he had the fastest race car on the racetrack. And he literally said it. I jumped the cushion and jumped the race car. It happens. That sucks for them because they've been having speed, but no luck.
Yeah. I've been missing some luck as well.
Oh, I got turn one. Nope. I got turn two. Nope. But when I got the three, nope, still forgot it again.
came up for pretty good.
Oh, man. What else you got, buddy?
We got Citrus implementing the juice cone rule. Our local tracks giving that a shot.
Keep that shit on the asphalt. That's my opinion.
That guy said he wanted it on dirt too.
Keep it on the asphalt.
He said it would be a great idea.
Depending on the track.
He said it was great.
If you have
Hold on, Brian has something to say.
If you have a 2-lane racetrack and it's 2 lanes all night, right? Depending how your car is running and where you want to put it, I feel like it'll make for better races and give more opportunities to different people.
All right, Josh, what's your opinion?
I like the Delaware double file where
Old school, baby. That's the way I like it.
leader gets his whole row and then second gets option and that's it.
So
Oh yeah.
so you're telling me that you would like the cone deal?
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Let me get where I'm at. So you would like the cone deal?
Yes and no for certain racetracks.
No, it's not a yes and no. It's a yes or
Like
no.
say if Eastbay said we're doing a cone deal.
See, but Eastbay's not a good example because it's not always 2 lanes. A lot of times it's just 1 lane.
Okay, so if one person has one
Josh
lane
looked at
at
you
the
like
top.
you had never been to Eastbay
What do you
before.
say? You've been running that, dog. Even when the
All right,
stop's
I'll go for it.
gone.
Okay,
Everyone
okay.
runs the fucking bottom.
Ryan,
Okay,
what is your
fair enough.
opinion on this deal?
Okay, say you just spun and you went all the way to the back,
Right.
but you still pack on the top. If everybody's running the bottom, you go all the way back up the front. You didn't earn that spot.
True. Okay.
Or you get a guy like me who don't know how to race.
And
I
crash.
see everybody goes to the bottom. I'm gonna go to the top because I'm being forward.
So tell me this way: you're in a street stock, right?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You're actually leading the race. 2 to go.
We're really in fantasy land now.
But wait, this way.
And Josh comes up there on the outside.
No, wait. And you're running second. Yellow comes out. You know, you choose the bottom. Tim Gates spun out 2 laps ago. It's 15. No one chooses outside.
Oh yeah.
Now Tim Gates right next to you.
Okay. I got you. I see where you're.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand. Yeah.
Screw that. I want him to work his way back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want Timmy starting on your outside.
That's just not fair at
Or you
all.
don't want nobody that don't know how to drive on
They gonna
dirt.
blow my right side door off. Just drop
Be
it
next to you.
Listen, there's some guys that you don't want next to you because they're going to blow by you. That's Timmy. Timmy's going to make you look stupid every time.
Crap. I think it's cool to watch, but I don't want it.
I think it's all right on asphalt. They don't even have characters. Delaware double file and let it be.
And since this is up, let's get all of our pins on the sticks. Let's get our pins on the sticks.
I like it.
I agree with sticks. I want sticks.
Oh, we was over this. The racing's done without sticks.
I don't care.
Here's my damn opinion. Asphalt racing would be better if there's no spotters. Point blank. No mirrors, none of that bullshit would be better.
So you agree that they'd be better without communication from somebody up here and the driver?
All they
Which
need
is
is a
sticks.
receiver like it does on dirt. Why do they need mirrors?
Mirrors.
They got
And a
mirrors.
spot- why
They
do they
got
need a
mirrors
spotter?
and a spotter,
So
but
what do
we
you
can't
think the guy
have
with the
sticks.
sticks is? The guy with the
It
sticks
doesn't matter.
is
The
a spotter.
guy with sticks can't be here. Oh,
But
go
you
low,
can't
go
say,
low, go low.
Tim Gates coming up on the outside, and you go up to the outside to block them off, or wreck them, put them in the fence.
But then that takes away from the show. Is what I'm as a
What?
fan, it's not fun to watch when they race with sticks.
But
I don't like sticks with that.
Okay, put the sticks away. Asphalt would be better if there's no spotter. Point blank.
Yeah,
Well,
100%.
yes, because I think the reason that there's less wrecks on dirt is because when somebody gets inside you, they know you can't see them. They back out most of the time.
Yeah.
On asphalt, they think, well, I've got the tiniest part of my nose in there. Surely they know I'm here because their spotter will tell them.
And they have rear mirrors.
And they had the mirrors.
Because I watched, like Arvindale, dude, some blocking mother truckers. Going short, all the way down the straightaway, like, dude, that's clown. That's a cop. I'm sorry. And I don't care if I hurt people's feelings. That's horrible.
Yeah,
That is horrible racing as a fan.
I think mirrors maybe at like a track that's really fast where you want to know that somebody's
No.
in there
No,
as a safety.
no.
Not even a safety.
No.
Daytona, no mirrors, no spotters.
Nope.
Let them eat.
Right at top shelf.
Yeah, but now you're going. But that's a totally different situation. They're going 200 miles per hour.
That's what I'm saying. On the bigger, faster tracks,
We're not talking about NASCAR. We're talking about local racing.
We're talking about us
Local poor racing.
ain't no such thing as poor racing.
Everybody knows that. Yeah. So, I see they made a comment in Knoxville about their. I don't know if you watched JD's response.
I've seen a little bit.
He got it in the notes.
He got it in his notes.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh no. Okay.
you in a hurry?
No, I was just letting him
You got
know.
somewhere
Because
to be,
usually
don't
sometimes he tells us 10 minutes.
I don't want to stop because Ryan's actually like getting in conversations and we're doing good.
Yeah,
Okay?
very good.
He's giving everybody shit. Yeah, you already gave me shit.
But
Andy, I'm ready.
yeah, I mean, I've heard from a couple different sources that Knoxville's like, if you don't show up with a wing sprint car, they don't care. You show up with a modified, they don't care about you. They ain't gonna do anything to help you. And it sounds like maybe that's what happened with the late models. I don't know.
Dude, I love his comment. He goes, "This place is a shithole." I like what?
Like I said, that's sprint car country, and the way I understand it, that's they treat sprint cars like royalty, and everybody else like they shouldn't be there. What was this sprint car, guys? We can't take Zach nowhere, man.
He starts everything and just runs away.
Yeah, you need a leash on him.
Laughing.
I did it. I started it.
He was saying some mean things.
I technically followed the rule book.
Yeah.
You cannot stop in pits. I kept my four-wheeler rolling.
Hey,
Didn't stop in somebody else.
We are off this conversation. We're not bringing that back up.
We're talking about Eastbay.
Jesus.
I'll drive by on my four-wheeler too and say, I'm not going to stop in the pit. Can't stop in the pit. I lost my trailer.
He said there was that gray line.
You got to read that gray area, man.
Buzz, you got Josh.
Last thing I got, Bristol's not bringing the dirt back.
Good next year. Not for the NASCAR. NASCAR was shit.
Hold you back, trucker! Let me hold you back, boy.
You looked at him like you wanted to slap him.
Dude, I was supposed to go 2 years ago, and I'm so glad we did.
Yeah.
We had the money to go, and we had the car to go. But when I watched the racing and how quick shit get tore up, woo! I probably would have jumped my race car.
That was one I wanted to go to too, just to be able to say you raced at Bristol.
Here's the fact. Trey Mills busted their butt first night, right? It jumped that car the next night quick. Brandon Smith destroyed a brand new rocket.
That is the downside of that track, because things happen in a hurry. And you are flying. There's no easy wrecks there.
There's no.
If you wreck, you're probably junking a car.
Almost drive by a shit starter.
Somebody's got to do it in this group.
We told you not to.
I thought you were talking about at that point.
This guy down here. Who don't you like here? I'm like, I don't like everybody. All right, I'll find somebody.
Then he started shit with Steven.
Dude,
What do you do?
He said, "Get in the car, I'll beat your butt."
I was just joking with him.
he said some mean things.
He was being mean.
They told him to get out of the car.
He just sat on it. He didn't get out fully. He didn't want it.
So, you got anything? Anything you want to add? No.
I'm just here, so I'm fine.
Got anything you want to add, buddy?
Big time thanks sponsors. Amp Test Kitchen, which y'all tried out.
Fantastic.
He's hey, he's a pretty cool dude, right?
He is pretty good, dude.
He's awesome dude. Got Barstow Motorsports, of course, multi-roll, Oscar Roofing, Roche Record Service, and that Fatback Racing Engine, wood fabrication.
Thomas.
Thank my sponsors as well, Gates Motorsports, Majestic Fabrication, and V2 for last weekend helping me get the car done and be able to at least take it to Eastbay and get a feel for it again.
He's going to get beat up that.
We tried to tell him.
I ain't gonna get beat up. I'm gonna fight back.
All right.
As I do want to shout out my boys down there, Brandon. I couldn't have done that yesterday without y'all. That is too much for one person. Y'all made it a lot easier. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. Those were badasses.
Something like that.
Yeah. Ryan, you got anything you want to thank, man, before we close this down?
Speaking of what you said earlier, everybody matches in the stand. The shirts. All you gotta do is get with my mom. You got hats too. That if y'all prefer rocket or long.
I prefer a rocket.
Rocket.
That's because everybody knows them the best, and that's what I want to be on. So it's real easy. I can call the knob bitches and get a basic setup to a truck I've never been to, and they'll steer me in the right way. Because it's kind of hard having a Longhorn and trying to get hold of Longhorn.
Yeah.
You know, I can't call a Rocket and get hold of Rocket. I don't buy 5 chassis a year. It doesn't happen. So, we ain't that big anyway. We'll be there.
Well, I don't think we thanked him at the beginning of the show. You got the show sponsor.
Yeah, that was what he was supposed to do, but he
Well,
skipped over
you
it.
kind of subbed it to Josh and had Josh start his week, so I just kept going.
Oh my lord.
And I still don't know.
Oh my god, dude. When you win, you're gonna go, I don't know what to do with my hands.
I see a thing, old lady.
In case you don't get out, Yates Motorsports.
And that's it. Thank you. We gotta thank, Candace Keeley for still sponsoring us since day one. She's at Daytona, and probably a lot more things we're gonna be doing. Thanks to her. We gotta thank Brad Lampert. He came on board. He helped a lot of racers get Brian. And we gotta thank RCP America. We gotta thank Megan with the freshies. We still have freshies for sale. Guys, if you want a sticker, if you want a pin sticker, just let us know. We'll get them to you. We're trying to get this thing out there. We love what we're doing. We love the shit talk with everybody. We love having young people on here, getting their name out there and getting their sponsors out there. And ATC, he was a good show. A lot of people get votes from him. He's definitely shooting off. I can tell you that. Got anything else? Or good? No. Ryan.
That sprint car race last night?
That was good, right?
It was a good race. Yeah, guys, almost about full field.
Good, right?
Typical sprint car race.
Gentleman's choice.
So, Ryan, thanks for coming on. Thank you for being a good guest. Thank you.
Sorry.
Brad, will be consistent. Kyle Cruz, Ryan Baker is a wheelman.
While we got Brad, where's your new car at, man?
He's scared. He is scared. Tell Kyle you got a shirt.
I heard him, dude.
Oh, Kyle, Baker got your shirt. All right.
God dang, Lurch.
Brad needs a bigger shirt too.
Yeah, he's been hanging out with that.
I'm ready for a bigger shirt too. My belly's outgrown mine. If you get from behind that desk, you're gonna have to get outside.
Brad said, waiting on my motor. After the one in the other car.
Whatever, bro. So, guys, if you have questions and you want people to come on here, let us know. We'll get them on here. And we are definitely going to have Baker back on here after, about a year. See how his career has processed.
Maybe by then he might dump his dad.
Maybe by then he'll dump his dad. Maybe he might be in a modified or like, kicking ass, taking names.
He might even record that race.
Right.
So we got some action.
I've never
Getting a late model. Giving Brandon flashback from Lucia.
Oh,
Dude, I might be retired now, man, dude. I'm washed up. So, well, I'm good. Some of the stuff.
I gotta go all the way around.
I'm gonna scroll under it.
I'm not crawling under it.
Jump the table. Show us your help.
And then there you go.
There's a stop button on the bottom right corner.
You in and out?
I got it.
Okay.
I got it,
All right.